season 2. I mean, I don't even know where to start really, but today's show, as we have our final 3 girls who are left in the show, it's more today about zooming in. I like the pun. It's about zooming in to our final contestants. Everybody knows the finals, we have Majo Bona, we have Khadija Chickets, and we also have Yaba Yabs. I said it last week. I started this show with no choice or no decision of who I felt was going to win. However, we've come to the end, and in life, one does not always have to sit on the fence. Sometimes you have to make an honest and conscious decision. And my show was never about any particular candidate. And I believe each and every candidate not only deserve their space in the house, but more than one of them deserves to win. As we now come to the final 3, there are some things I just want to mention to a few of you guys, okay? The show hasn't been easy. We've all had to go through quite a lot of emotional drama. Yesterday, we saw the eviction of Street Picking. Street Picking is gone. Like, I mean, so many people thought Street Picking was going to win this competition. I mean, I personally hadn't seen her as a winner, but the past maybe 2-3 weeks, I started seeing more of her personality. And it was very, very interesting to see if this girl was going to make it to the final end. And for her to leave yesterday was a shocker. So if you didn't watch Big Sister yesterday, Street Picking has left the building. And watching her interview was very, very emotional, quite frankly. I mean, I really, really enjoyed that. It was wonderful to see. It was interesting for everybody involved. And some of the things that she did say was, in my humble opinion, it was something for everybody to be proud of, because she said some really interesting things, and she showed her appreciation for a particular lady inside of the house, which was Yaba. She made it very clear to her, Yaba deserved to win. And I mean, like I've always said, it's never been an element of, I had any thought of any particular person winning this competition. And so it was very nice when she was leaving. And I have to be honest as well, it hasn't just been Patricia Jaka who has given a public support for Yaba. On leaving, she managed to clear the air about certain things. And one of the things that she did clear the air about was the fact that she's not making up this you know, the fact that she's quite funny and she says things, you know, that kind of way that has the audience, you know, even up to now, I remember the plasas behind the camera behind the plasas. Even up to now, I still remember that. But watching her, when she was speaking to Kamare, the beautiful Kamare, I had to also say to you, sweetie, you are just glowing in this show. From the beginning to now, you've just turned into the Don Dada of this thing, you know what I mean? And yeah, Kamara, I have to be honest with you as well. Like, I would love to do a show about you, because the outfits that you've worn, they've been immaculate. And I'm hearing so much about this mirror designs. Mirror, mirror, don't forget me. Mira, can I have an outfit? I mean, you guys can't see my outfit that I'm wearing today. If I could just ride a little bit for you guys. My outfit that I'm wearing today is by Madame Woki. I mean, I've had this outfit for a good couple of years. So I thought as we're coming to the final end, we can just, you know, start getting a little bit excited. So we've had Patricia leave yesterday. There were many people who was excited that she could win this competition. And let's be honest, many people thought we were going to have a kind of China Nikki situation when it came with Patricia Jacka. But at the same time, it's not really just that. She was a likable character. People did like her. Sorry about that. I do apologize. We just had a call coming through. Could the background please make the call that we discussed earlier on? If we could make that call, because the people are trying to get through. Thank you so much. If you could call them right now, thank you. So as we've got a very important guest for you guys today, a very special guest. As they're trying to connect, we're just going to continue talking a little bit. And then we're going to introduce the wonderful Aisha C, who's also with us. So yeah, Patricia's gone. We're now left with the wonderful Yaba. We're also left with Khadija Tricky. I have a problem saying her name, if you guys not realize that. Every time I say her name, I seem to get it wrong. Never mind. I'll make sure I get it right. If she does win, I'll make sure I get it right. And we also have the wonderful Marjo. Marjo, your supporters have been, very ruthless on the ground. When you do get to watch this, they've been quite ruthless on the ground, and they are pushing for you. So before I'm not really going to speak much about everything that's happened in the show. We know there's a final 3 girls that are left in the show. And those 3 girls, let's be real, guys, they have done very well. They have really stood their ground, and they really and truly have tried and given all their best. And, kudos to them all. And I am wishing them all the best. But the truth of the matter is, guys, the best girl must win. Hey! And now, I would like to introduce someone who has been with us throughout this show, and not only supporting myself and just like just giving me advice and on how maybe the things have been going, like sometimes when I need to get information about the show because I haven't been able to watch, someone who's been very impartial about the production itself is a wonderful lady named Aisha C. Aisha C, probably most of you already know, Aisha C is a massive, she's part of the management team of Yaba Yabs. Welcome, Aisha. How are you, my sweetie?
I'm okay. I'm good. Hey, Auntie Mansaray, what's up?
Aisha, can you believe it? It's nearly over.
Yeah, definitely. And it's been a very hard and tough journey, but whatever thing you're doing in life, there is going to be a bottom line. There's going to be the end of it. So even the life we're living, we have a date for that. Stop existing. So yeah, I can't wait anyway. It's good.
I mean, you know what I would like to ask you as well, Aisha, apart from the fact that you've been in the management team, what have you loved the most about this show? I mean, this is, I mean, you've been an entertainer. What have you taken from the show, and what have you, before we go into the Yaba situation, I just want to, what's your view on that?
The show, well, it's a very good experience, really, because I didn't follow the first one, which was the season 1, because I'm quite very busy person as well, and I only get into this one because Yaba is on the show, really, so I want to follow up and make sure I know what's happening there. So yeah, definitely the show has been not bad. It has been fantastic. In between, there's been, it's just the rumors that are going around the show, which doesn't sound really pleasant for some of us or for some other people, because it's like there's a clash everywhere. But yeah, so good. We just hope and pray that the show remain credible as they claiming it to be, really. But yeah, it has been fantastic, and we will see until all of this finished. Then we'll have to grade it overall.
I mean, you just hit on a very important point. I mean, the past maybe 2-3 weeks, we have had many conspiracy theories about this show. I mean, just to tap on that briefly before our guests turn up, I mean, what's been your opinion about this show being fixed? I mean, what do you think about that?
Well, definitely, I'm sure the organizers don't want to spoil their credibility. And I believe that there's nothing like a fixing thing going on this show, really. First of all parties are claiming that they fixed the show for this person, they fixed the show for this person, even though, yeah, like Yaba has majority of that claim regarding a connection with sign up, you understand? But I believe the show is meant to be, you know, genuine and everything, because this is what all of us are looking forward to, and we are into this because we believe on the show and we believe on what they're doing. Because if we know that shows like this, if you're doing it, the credibility is not there, there's no need for me to get involved into something. I would just go and then, you know, just waste my votes just like that, you understand? But because we believe in the show, we believe in who we are supporting, this is why we are here. And then I believe with what we have done and what's happening, what people need to stop is trying to blame one another about the show. That they fix the show for this person, they fix the show for this person. It's not good because it's spoiling the image of the opponent. You understand?
Absolutely.
It's actually, yes, it's actually spoiling not only the opponent, in fact, even the organizers. It's not good for them, because at the end of the day, they might end up making the wrong decision, which is not really, really good. Let me find myself in that kind of situation. If I'm organizing something here and somebody that I just know out there end up to be in this show, people start saying, even though my focus on my mind is not on that kind of level, that I'm fixing the show for this person, I only give this person the platform to come and join the show because I know she wants to prove herself to the world, you understand? And then people want to claim that because I know this person, I fixed the show for the person. First of all, they should look at the hype out there. They should look at what people, if this person have got supporters or not, you understand? Sometimes even people might not have supporters, but you might have few people who are voting more than hundreds or thousands of people, you understand? So it's just weird, and the way the mentality of Sierra Leoneans, the way they think sometimes, I just can't get it. Because if you watch reality TV shows here, you can even find out that maybe a celebrity or somebody have met with somebody that is organizing the show before. They sit together, you understand? They laughed together. All of them are party together, but at the end of the day, they might come together and make it. This person that they might be sitting together will be one of the judges, you understand, on the show.
Yes.
You don't complain about that. People don't come out and say, oh, we've seen you, this person, enjoying, taking pictures, you've enjoyed yourself, so they're going to rig the election. Let me say election. They're going to rig the show because of that. No, it's not happening here. So I just don't know what the mentality of people down in Sierra Leone, the way they think, trying to mix the turn things around, which is not right, really.
Is there an element of you that thinks, because I mean, personally, at the beginning of the show, I didn't get the feeling that any of the viewers may have felt that this was a show that was fixed. At what point do you think things began to change, that people started getting this idea that the show could have been fixed or it's going to be fixed?
Well, they started with this all because of they think Yaba was getting away with things in the house, and then the results kept, you know, swinging around, and then I think that's all where the whole thing starts. Really, people were just a bit panic, or maybe they don't have that 100% confidence of what they're doing. They're just trying to say things out there, you know, say their mind about what they think about the show. But yeah, it's just about what they observe in the show, what they think is it's not about what they're telling them, it's just what they think is they're saying out here.
For me personally, the show was going very, very well until certain things happened and certain people left the show. I think at the point where perhaps we had, I mean, because a lot of people did see Dinma, you know, and Dinma is somebody that we need to hit on as well. Dinma was somebody where they felt she really was a very good candidate. And from the moment that Dinma left, and then we had Samira left, and then after Samira, a lot of people left the show. And at that point, nobody, for some apparent reason, did not see Yaba as a winner. Because if in my own eyes, as the moment I knew Yaba was going to be in the competition, I knew she was really good for the game, because this girl has done some footwork in Freetown. And when I say footwork, well, I'm talking about the international stars who have come to Sierra Leone and have done shows, and Yaba has been full-fledged involved. So for me, I was almost very, very surprised that some people did not actually see her as a winner of this show. Now, I'm getting some comments which are coming through now. I'm just going to read some of them. We've got a comment here. We've got a few comments which are coming through. For her to leave yesterday was a shocker. Yeah. So we've got, we are still in the Yaba matter, and that's Amy and Sumana. With me, my lady. We've also got another message. Oh, we've got Samuela James, and as well, Samuela, you as well have been really wonderful in supporting this Big Sister show. You have really been just somebody who's there trying to really inspire the contestants and give everybody that kind of just to us who are international here. It's I know sometimes people in Sierra Leone probably think we just sit here at home and we just watch and we judge. And that is one of the reasons why we wanted to do this show, because it was no more about watching and judging. We also wanted to be a part of this. We've got a comment here. Ami and Sumana, yes, Team Real Vibes, we're working hard behind the scenes. And that is a very powerful statement that she's made there as well, because a lot of people, bear with me guys, a lot of people are forgetting the amount of hard work that is taking place behind the scenes. I think many people might think perhaps people like Yaba or people like Majo, they've got there without hard work. I think there's so many people out there who are working so hard for these girls. And even though these girls may not win, all of them may not win, but their management team and their supporters are real winners. Real winners. I mean, the effort that it's taken some people to really push for these campaigns, it hasn't been easy. Yeah. Yes, Team Real Vibes, we're working hard behind the scenes. Why does everybody call her Team Real Vibes? I want to know that, you know. I keep hearing Team Real Vibes. I should see.
That's just like a slogan, really, you know.
But there is an element of her that is very much a very honest and genuine girl.
She actually chose that for herself. So I want to be Team Real Vibes because I want to be real. You understand? Yes. I will be real. I will be real in the house. I'm not going to fake anything. I'm just going to be me. Okay.
Yeah. And we've got another comment says we are still in the I said that one earlier. We're still on the Yaba matter. The Yaba matter is a massive matter right now in the Freetown, Sierra Leone. I have had numerous calls from the people on the ground who are super excited about Yaba winning this competition. What is your real hope for Yaba apart from this money?
Apart from winning the show.
Winning the show. Because Yaba is also there to win the $50,000. She's
there to win the $50,000, but at the end of the day, the $50,000 does matter. You understand? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like your line keeps breaking. It does matter a lot, but I'm sure winning the show obviously will give her also the opportunity that she needs, you know. Mm-hmm. And this is what she's looking up to. If you watch the show, you will tell that Yaba is not actually talking whether she's going to win or not. She's not I've
noticed she hasn't said nothing. She hasn't said anything as if to say like there's a chance here that I could win this competition.
Yeah. She's just there actually leaving her faith to God and let's see what happened, to be honest. But like the good thing is she's been there and she's well known now, even though people that have not known her before. Yaba might come out as a winner or not a winner, but she is going to make a platform for herself. She's going to be somebody different this time around, you know. The chances will be there for her because there are other plans behind scene for her. We just want her to be there, to be able to showcase herself. Really, bringing the money home is another good thing for her, because that will help her start whatever business or whatever thing she intend doing in the future. But like her being there up to this stage, we are really, really grateful. I want to say thanks to In Real Vibes, because they've actually worked really, really hard, because we did not have it anywhere. We just started from scratch, because I didn't know early that she was going to the big sister until after I confirmed that, after she was accepted on the first, is it the 30 or something like that, because I can't just start making preparation when they have not asked somebody to be in the big sister house. And then I see, okay, yeah, that's fine. From this stage, we will have to start fixing things together, But finger crossed, Yaba is going to make a very good impact in her life, on end other people's life out there. We just want the show to be fair enough, so that if she wins the show, let them give her the show. Let people stop saying, oh, this connection with Zainab and things like that. It's not good at all. Yes, it's not good. It's not affecting Yaba in there, but it's affecting her outside.
Yeah. I mean, well, you only need to just think about the kind of relationship that she has had with the other contestants in the house. It's never really been an element of Yaba having favorable treatment, really, because as much as people want to now throw the shade in, let's put that in context as to how the show actually went. Yaba really didn't have much, she wasn't given any privileged opportunities. You know what I mean? She was even demoted when she was giving Mamina power.
Yes.
And I recall her being in the Bondo Bush when she was speaking, and they were really hard on her. Now somebody can say, oh, that wasn't true. That was
they've been actually, I can use the word, it's a bullying, trying to bully her in the house, all in the name of her knowing Zainab. Maybe they fix the show for her, which is not really, really good. That's like, it's mentally disturbed. Even myself here, if somebody keeps saying the same thing all the time, when I know maybe I might have the potential of winning this, but they're trying to say this for me not to get to my dream, I will not be happy about it. It just depends on how everybody reacts in situations like that, really.
So what do you think if she was, okay, we've got another Amy Ansumana. Amy Ansumana, I do recall Amy Ansumana, throughout all these shows, because she's always been on my feed giving real positive vibes to Yaba. She says people only realized that Yaba had a strong gang base after we released some videos of the team begging for money in offices and marketplaces. Wow, I remember that video. We had so much proof of our hard work that led Yaba to this point.
Definitely.
So, I mean, I do recall that. So what is it? What is it about Yaba that got you on the... What is it about Yaba that got you to fight for her in this way? What, I mean, look, I'm the kind of person, I like to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person that likes to give people a kind of opportunity to sort of show themselves. And this girl, from the beginning of nothing, hey, she's got my favorite orange.
AKA,
yeah. And I'm the kind of person that likes to give, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I heard she knew Zainab, but I also knew she worked for herself. I knew all those photo shoots that were being, all these Sierra Leonean artists. And I'm gonna push and say LAJ, Cardinero, what's the name called this other one back again? Shadow, but anybody where they do music video then a salon. This kid is always involved.
Yeah, all of them. Most of them, 80% of them is involved.
There must be payments at some point in life when you've worked so hard on the ground, you know, there must be people on the ground who support you. And I think that's the triumph we're having today with this lady, because she has done so much footwork that it's been impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to welcome you, Mr. Samba. Hello, hello, hello. Let's, as we finish with Aisha. Aisha, I want to ask you a question. If Yaba was listening to this right now, what advice would you give her to win this final show? Let's just imagine she's able to see this.
I can just send her a message out there, you know, telling her to be strong.
Yeah.
For her to stop all the emotional thoughts or things that she must have got in her head stuck that because of this reason or that reason. Get that off your head and believe in yourself. Know that you can do this, you know. You are unique in your own way.
Yeah.
You have the ability, a capability to do anything that any woman out there can do, you know.
Yeah.
So just be strong, you know. Just carry on doing what you're doing, the best things that you're doing, and believe in yourself that there is going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, believe in yourself, Yaba. You're a strong lady.
Wow. Thank you ever so much. I mean, it's so lovely when people have friends, people that support them. And I think you've really shown that you are a true friend of this young woman. And when she does come out, she really needs to give you a massive thank you. I should see, before you leave us, I just want to introduce someone to the show. Thank you, every single one of you who are still watching. I really, really appreciate this. I would like to introduce someone who has just joined us. Are you with us, Mr. Samba? Hello there, Mr. Samba. Mr. Samba, you need to unmute your mic and you need to unmute your camera. Okay, as Mr. Samba is trying to resolve that on that end, today, guys, I have got with me the wonderful Yaba's father.
Yay!
Oh. Hey!
Yay!
So many people have probably been thinking so much about, or had so many thoughts about this lady.
Oh yeah, you know when Yaba's dad did this video, you have lots of people that says it's a plan work. That's not Yaba's dad.
Really? Oh
yes.
wow.
Zainab must have fixed this. Zainab have fixed this. That's not Yaba's dad. It's not Yaba. What are they talking about? That man is. I'm like, my people, my Sierra Leonean people. What's going on? I don't know.
And but why would they not think it's Yaba's dad? That I didn't quite hear.
They just want to bring any negative thing, anything that involves something positive for Yaba. They just want to turn it to negative. That's all that what I understand about them, you know. But that's not going to spoil. That's not going to spoil the end of. That's not going to make the end of Yaba. If Yaba come out to the of that show, we promise them that she's going to make it more than whosoever that win that money.
Absolutely. I mean, there's so many job opportunities which are coming for Yaba. So many. I've got so many people who have mentioned and said quite a few things for Yaba and opportunities that they would like to give Yaba. And it always I seem to think like, this girl does not really know the impact that she has made.
Yeah, no, she doesn't know. She doesn't know.
She really doesn't know the impact that she has made. I mean, again, there was a lot of talk about, if you remember when Samira left, when they did mention about her father. So to me, it's going to be a real pleasure for our guests today to get an opportunity to speak to Yaba's father. And as we wait for him to connect with us, he's already in the Zoom with us, and we're just basically waiting for him to connect, and we'll be able to ask him a few questions. I mean, what's your relationship I would like to really ask you equally this question. What is your understanding of the relationship with Yaba and her father?
Of course, since I know Yaba, I've always known her dad around her anyway. So, and I've always experienced a very positive relationship between the two of them. They're like brothers. They're like brother and sister, if you can tell. Because Yaba is a very young lady, girl coming up, and his dad also look really young, So two of them, they're like just friends, that kind of bond between, normally they can say, they can say, people like you say, I call them, y'all picking for him daddy, you understand? So
well, Mr. Mina, girl picking for me daddy. Hey, girl picking for me daddy.
Even myself. So yeah, and she's always been there. My dad, everything. Even in that house for a day, if Yaba don't mention her dad, I don't think so they don't. So yeah, I've always had experienced a very positive relationship between her and her dad. They're just like friends. They'll be here even running, doing stuff like that. So that's a very good, they have a very good bond together. And the dad has been supporting her throughout this, really. It's not easy.
Thank you so much, Aisha. Thank you. I mean, again, like I keep saying, that friendship that you've built with this young woman is an inspiration to all of us. And I'm sure by the end of this journey, I feel like I've made sisters myself. But thank you, Aisha C. But please do not leave us. Please stay with us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I did promise you guys, I would be inviting today the finalist's father, Miss Yaba Yabs. Yeah, Team Real Vibes. Mr. Samba, how are you?
Hello, guys. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you so much. And yourself?
Yeah, I can hear you properly.
Can you not hear me? Can you hear me better?
Not properly, no.
Okay, all right, so how are we going to do this, guys? So if you can't hear me properly, you may need to leave and enter again.
Okay.
You come back out and then you come back in.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay, can you leave?
Yeah.
Brilliant. And if so how do you see that, guy? Do you think maybe it's easier if he left and came back in, because we might have a better we might be able to hear him better? So guys, as Yaba's dad, and I'm so anxious to speak to her father, because I mean, at this time of the competition, we really, really want to hear from the finalists. And I think everybody who's involved would more than likely agree with me there. And we still have Miss Aisha C, who's with us still. But before we go back to Aisha C, I just want to say a few things. The reason why I've decided to bring to have Yaba's father on the show today is purely on the basis that I think it's only fair that we actually hear from the man himself, that we actually hear from the man himself. And since there's so many things had been previously said, it's time in the competition now to know a bit more about contestants and their families, because when they win this competition, it's not just going to be winning a competition, it's going to be a lot more. Can you hear me, Mr. Samba? Hello, Mr. Samba?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, is that any better?
Yeah, it's better.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome, welcome. How are you?
Not too bad.
Hey, we're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not, how are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine. And you?
I'm not too bad. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you. Oh, wow.
Oh,
So you're Yaba's daddy.
yeah, I'm Yaba's daddy.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
Yaba's.
Welcome. Welcome,
You're
sir.
welcome.
It's an absolute
You're
pleasure. I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of questions to ask, and I'm going to try and make it not too much. But I
Okay.
think at this point, we would like to know who we are going to make a winner of this Big Sister 2, as the world is going to be voting, and it is the world. You've got people from the United Kingdom who are voting. You've got people from the
Right.
USA who are voting. You've got people in
Right.
Africa who are voting. I mean, you can imagine, like, this is as international as any father would wish for their daughter to be a part of. Can we just
Definitely.
start with a quick question? How did you
Yeah.
feel when you found out that Yaba was taking part in Big Sister Season 2? How did you feel?
I feel so good. I feel proud of her. She's my queen.
Oh, bless you. Oh,
Yeah.
that is so sweet. And
Yeah.
when she did tell you that she was going to go into the competition, did you feel that maybe, did you feel that she could generally win the competition?
Definitely.
Wow,
I feel.
definitely.
I,
Yeah. And
yeah.
as a father who loves a daughter, was there an
Yeah.
element of fear? Were you concerned? Were you worried that maybe
Not,
this?
not the only worry, the only concern that I got, because I knew that Yaba never been out of his comfort zone. This is his first time to go. Yeah, because I've been worried about her, because I think this is his first time Yaba ever leave his comfort zone to go different place, which he never did. So I was worried. I said, "Can you make it? Do you believe you can cope? Because you're gonna meet with different people." And he said, "Yeah, Daddy, don't worry, I can make it." I said, "Okay, I'll give
Oh
you my
wow!
blessing." Yeah, yeah,
Oh wow! Oh wow! Now,
yeah.
when you've obviously seen her in this type of show, were you a bit concerned that people might misunderstand her in any kind of way? Because you know, reality TV shows, you don't see everything. Were you concerned about she might be misunderstood?
Yes, because everybody have his own perception about each and every people. Because I know Yaba is a very good girl. I knew that the other side of Yaba, I don't think people misjudge Yaba, because from what people saying about her, that's not the person she used to be. I just
Yeah.
believe that because, yeah, when you meet with different people, I guess sometimes you overreact. I know that Yaba got a temper, just like me here, but
Just like all of us.
yeah,
Just like every
I,
single young lady has.
yeah, yeah. And Yaba is a person that she liked to say everything that he saw. He liked everything to be straightforward. If he noticed that someone that trying to play with his intelligence, he gets annoyed. Yeah, that's the
But that
person she
says a
be.
lot about a character. To be somebody that doesn't take crap doesn't make you a
Yeah,
bad person. You know,
yeah,
so many people in this world spend their time taking rubbish
yeah,
because they don't have the zeal to
yeah.
speak
But
up.
people misjudge you by that. People think that, oh, she's like that. She's not like that type of person. I trust her. I know her. I know what she's capable of doing. Yeah.
And did you ever think the day, like, for example, when you were thinking about how the show may go, was there an element of you that thought, what if people what if people misunderstand her? What if people are not able to see the daughter, the princess, because you keep mentioning her, she's my queen, what if people didn't get to see that? How, how would that have made you feel if Yaba didn't make it to this finals, and maybe Yaba left the competition very, very early on because she has been misunderstood? Would you have
Uh,
been disappointed?
I can say yes, I can say no, because in life, sometimes what you plan is not everything that goes the way you. And sometimes not everyone gonna like you for who you be. But because that's life. Sometimes some people misjudge you. Some people said, okay, I like this girl because she's very straightforward, honest, she's a loyal person. But as I said, is not everyone gonna like you 100%. That's life.
You know, one thing as well, like, and I'm not saying I don't want any female activists out there being against me, but a woman who has the support and the energy and love from a father in this type of competition is very powerful. And I mean, as you are Yaba's father, I mean, as somebody who's vlogging this show, I mean, if I was in that house and I knew I had my dad's support, I'm going to the finish line. You know what I mean? And I want to say congratulations to you as well, because so many people may not have known in the background that like a lot of those girls maybe didn't have their daddies. And this young woman today had her daddy. Her daddy's in the UK, and her daddy is supporting her in every single way. I want to tell you congratulations. I really want to say a massive congratulations. And a lot of people may not have known that, but it's something that I felt that I needed to let you know, because hearing you speak about your daughter, it was just enlightening to me. Another question I would like to ask you is, when you first saw your daughter on the screen, it's like, she's in front of the television and you can see her, she's on YouTube. How did that make you feel?
That make me feel good. I feel proud of her.
Oh, and you have the same smile. That's beautiful. You must have been very proud. Very, 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 very proud. And watching the show, you must have been like many other parents who are watching their children when people were saying negative things about their child. I mean, everyone that's in there has a parent, whether they're not here or they're here, or a parent doesn't necessarily have to be your mom or your dad, but somebody who really cares. How do you, as a parent who really cares and who is your parent, who is a father, how did you feel when people misunderstood your daughter?
Well, I can say on that situation, people should understand, because sometimes, things like what I just said, Yaba is just someone that he got a very high temper. He don't take meds. If somebody want to play with his intelligence, he's a very loyal person. I think Yaba think that everyone should be the same way it is, but it's in life. That's what I always say to her. I said, don't expect everyone to behave the same way that you think that you should behave. It's not going to be work like that,
Of course, of course. I just want to go through some of the comments that have come through. The excited crew. Someone here, we've got Isatu Wuri Stevens, We Day Are Live under Enjoy Sierra Leone. And obviously those are the organizations who are supporting this campaign of your daughter. We've got Amy, yes, they said a lot, so funny. We've got Rita Amala, she said, ooh, nice. We've got Isatu, oh wow, was that Yaba's dad? He looks so young. I was waiting for this comment, Yaba's dad looks so young. Yeah, or what do you mean is that Yaba's dad looks so good? Yaba Yabs, another one says. We've got Tuvina Mustafa. So daddy is UK, so is the same like all of them. They need empowerment. Exactly, Tuvina. I think people felt like because some of the contestants who were coming from abroad, some people were feeling perhaps they did not deserve to win. Yaba's win is not because she couldn't go abroad. You know what I mean? Yaba's father is international already in the UK. So should this woman win this competition is solely on the grounds of who she is. You with me? We've got Irene Gomez here. There is no love like a daddy love. And again, that is something that, I mean, I know you're probably sitting there feeling like, you girls are making me feel emotional, but like this young woman has her daddy, who is like the coolest guy in town, who's obviously been around and doing everything that he can to support her. We've got also Isatu Wuri, she says, I know, right? I just want to fire you some more questions.
Okay.
Before she went into the big sister house, did she tell you?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
And what advice did you give her?
I did all the shopping, and I said, when you went there, just be yourself.
Oh,
Don't
wow.
fake it. That's why we
Yeah.
call ourselves Team Real Vibes.
Oh, wow. And that strategy, I'm not too sure if many people went in there with that strategy to be themselves. Because before you go into this reality TV shows, you already have a knowledge or a concept of what people are thinking.
Yeah.
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 Or you've watched another reality TV show and you sort of kind of want to act the way people want you to act. So you as a father, you didn't tell your daughter to play a game, to be mute throughout the whole show. Your advice was,
just be yourself.
Be yourself. You know what I really like? I really like your straightforwardness. And it really shows where Yaba got it from. You know, you punched it, you give me the answers, you don't beat around the bush, and you're being very honest. And I have to thank you for that. I mean, it really says a lot, because they say the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. You know what I mean? Did you watch Big Sister when China Nikki won the show?
No, I didn't.
You didn't. I mean, the reason why I asked that is because I wanted to know if perhaps, had you watched the show before? Did you see the tactics that some of these girls had learned and were probably willing to reenact in the show? So you had never watched it before, but you had heard about the Big Sister.
Yes, I did. I did, and I think because before Yaba went in there, I start watching the episode, because you know it's on YouTube, so you can even watch it without, if it was not on live. So I was watching.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And did you? I know Yaba as a young lady. Did you ever think this was something that she would have wanted to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. From the little girl that you knew.
Yeah, she always like this beauty pageant. She this fashion show. These are the kind of things Yaba wants to do. She wants to do it.
Now, Daddy, I have to be honest though, as a fashion model myself, and I was very, very much supported by my mom, my dad, my brothers, all my competitions that I ever entered in my life. In fact, my mom was the one like, listen, this education too much now. I don't get degree. My mom said, you're too fine. You can't go para competition. I said, Mommy, I don't want to. I'm gonna lose. Mom, to see that you have always known that your daughter had this talent of presenting herself as a model. And this is a message to all the people watching. To be a model is not necessarily about fashion. The word model, use for example, you want to buy a BMW. You go to the shop. You say, can I have your best model BMW? A model is the best representation of itself. So when I hear people, I want to be model doesn't mean fashion. You could have a best model cup. It has to be the best representation. And Mr. Samba, your daughter is very good. From her ankles to her wrists, to her neck, to the way she poised, the jawline. This is like a model, a designer, a makeup artist, paradise. Yeah, absolute paradise. Even when they did the photo shoot the other day where they didn't give them no makeup, she went in there proper. I looked at her and if it was me, I'd be like, I need a bit of makeup, man.
Without a makeup, she can stand out.
Yes. Without her makeup, she can stand out. And just before we finish some of these questions, we've got, oh God, these guys are going for it. You are the only dad that has come out publicly. Good on you. Miss Irene Gomez. I didn't even think about that question, Miss Gomez. Thank you so much. Yeah, you are actually the only father who has publicly come out to speak on behalf of his daughter. I think that is a round of applause, guys. What do you think? I
know when Yaba come out, Yaba will be happy to see that. That's why I said I need to do that for her. So she feel more good. She feel like yeah, that is there for me, you know.
Oh, I've got the wonderful Khadija Tuba. She said Yaba looks so much like her daddy. And that is such a
Thank
beautiful comment. You really do. You really look like her as well. And
yeah,
I think everybody who's involved is just probably a bit shocked to see how much she looks like her father. And
yeah,
it's such a breath of fresh air to have a daddy here on the show in this type of climate supporting their daughter.
yeah.
We've got Amy and Sumana who said Yaba is Sierra Leone most beautiful. And she is
Thank
a
yeah,
black, beautiful girl, untouched. That
yeah.
complexion, they die for that in the United Kingdom right about now. You got people doing snapshots using Snapchat to look that complexion. You know what I mean? That is absolutely, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. And then we've got Bintu Soiree Dean. She said, God bless you, Papa Yaba. Hey, we don't get a name for you now. So yeah, guys, Papa Yaba has joined us. You know what I mean? Papa Yaba is with us. That name suits you, Mr. Samba. Did you feel that if she won the show, I know you're gonna
Yeah.
say she would be worthy of it, but you strike me as Papa Real Vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
When Yaba wins this competition, deep down, be real with us. Do you
Yeah.
believe she's really worthy of that $50,000?
Definitely.
Definitely. Excellent.
Definitely.
Okay. Now, I've had some nice questions that I'm going to give you, but I'm going to fire you some tough ones now.
Okay.
Yes, she had a lot of controversy in the show.
Right.
Yeah, there was a lot of controversy in the show. In particular, an incident with her and Samira. Did you watch that?
Yeah, I
Or
watch
did you hear about it?
I watch it. I watch every
watched
single bit. Even if I miss it, I will come back and rewind it.
Oh.
Sometimes I watch both sides. I watch on Facebook, I watch on YouTube for me not to miss nothing out.
We're so happy. I'm so happy to hear that. I mean,
Yeah.
it was quite hard of watching though, Mr. Samba. There were some
Yeah.
elements of it. As an honest man, our girl could have done a bit better. But she had already been in the competition for such a long time. And as
Yeah.
human beings, we capitulate under pressure. When you
Yeah.
were watching it, what did you think, Mr. Samba?
I was just thinking that because I knew that Yaba and Samira, there was like sisters, not even a friends, because
Oh,
they used to live together. I spoke to Samira so many times, and Yaba always said, "Oh, she's my sister." I said, "That's nice," you know. So when I saw that, I just think that it was a misunderstanding in the house because so many people there, and I don't know what goes wrong, but I think when they came out. When Yaba came out, they're going to resolve that issue. Definitely.
I'm so happy you said that. And that, you know what, that peaceful nature, and I have to be honest as well, Mr. Samba. I mean, I'm going to be Miss Live Real Vibes. Yeah, Live Real Vibe. That's my name now. What
Yeah.
that comment you just made is absolutely wonderful coming from a parent.
Yeah.
With everything that the whole world is feeling about Yaba and Samira, as a parent, you would like to see this issue be resolved.
Yeah, definitely.
And you would like to influence that for that to take place. I mean, let me know. Have I said the wrong thing, or would you agree with me?
Yeah.
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 I mean, when you were seeing the argument between them, was there an element of you that felt saddened that two friends had to come to this level?
Yeah.
How did you feel?
I don't feel good about it. If I have the chance, I will just go there and tell you about stop this. You guys just stop this and be peaceful because I guess, it is what it is. But as we all know, sometimes things cannot happen the way you want it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
things cannot
Absolutely.
want it.
Now, I mean, a pressing question everybody must be asking. And I hear it all the time, every single time. Everyone keeps talking about Yaba's connection with Zainab. I mean, we only do real vibes in this show. Yaba, when you watch this show, I'm stealing your slogan. We only do real vibes here. I want you to let me know, Mr. Samba.
Yeah.
What is the actual relationship with Zainab and Yaba? I mean, you're the daddy. I mean, the whole world seems to think they're mother and daughter.
Yeah, I think Yaba just worked for Zainab. That's all what I know. I don't think there is any relationship without working contract. There is not even any contract between both of them. You know, like, I believe anyone can go to Sierra Leone and said, oh, I need some model to do a fashion show for me. And I believe because that's the field Yaba, that's what Yaba do. And Yaba can just make it and try to do it for anyone. Because for me, when people say that, oh, Yaba is Zainab's daughter, I don't think that's the right thing people should say, because Yaba, I think he just have worked for Zainab for like, not even long, because I don't know, because I'm not in Sierra Leone, but I know that what Yaba used to say to me, oh, daddy, today we have a fashion show. I said, where? He said, oh, Zainab want me to go and fashion for her. And I said, okay. She never told me that he have any contract with Zainab, which I think Zainab also have been justified that to the public, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't know why people said, oh, is Yaba mom is that? Yeah, sometimes you can be a mom with someone without no. So I don't know why people keep on saying that. So yeah, you know. So
Thank you for taking the time out. I know you're a busy man, Mr. Samba. I know you're busy right now. And thank you so much for taking the time. A few more. I just want to read some good, some comments coming through. A comment that I did see, again, it says, Yaba in papa, ilekamya, uda no get papa, try go fen you. Hey, Tiko Sise. Tiko Sise, try go fen you. Absolutely. We've got the wonderful Maratu Sadiq, who has joined us. Good evening, wonderful Mariatu. Thank you for joining us. Mariatu Sadiq, obviously she had Sire. Have you seen Sire's support for your daughter Yaba?
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously Sire, I've got my cousin who speaks to Sire's mum all the time, and Sire's mum, she's on the matter on this case. All the girls who have left the show, they are just gassed about Yaba winning this competition. I mean, I'm getting gassed. I'm like thinking to myself, this girl's she's got to get something out of this show, because those who are leaving, now let's put this on a reality check. Team Real Vibes, let's put this on reality check. Nobody has paid off street speaking to support Yaba. No. Nobody has paid off Sire to support Yaba. Nobody has paid off any of the girls who have left that show. I mean, Nene Umu, pregnant Nene Umu, you know, has shown her support for Yaba. That confirmed a lot to me about this young woman. Because at no point is anybody say, well, you know, I'm a cousin, they keep saying she is the real deal. And daddy, you know, you and mommy should be proud, you know, you and mommy should really be proud. We've got another comment here. We got Brooklyn Barry. Hi, Brooklyn Barry. Brooklyn Barry say, we love you, Yaba. We've got Mayatu Siddiq. Yaba played a great impact in the village. And she did. She was an ambitious young woman. She was in every competition. She tried. And I think everybody could see that. Just another comment here, which says, Team Real Vibes, Yaba Yabs. We move, but that will go to hell. I believe she was hurting like so many people. I'm quite sure they will work things out. They've come a long way. That is Khadija Bar. Absolutely, Khadija. They've all come a very long way. We've got DJ Do Bangura. Oh, DJ Do, welcome. Thank you so much. He said, good man. This is for you, sir. He said, good man. Keep it up, my brother. May God keep blessing you for supporting her. And I'm telling you, especially us women, men are continuously always you know, put down on this type of issue, on this type of things. And to have a daddy come out and speak up for his daughter like this has been, you know, it's inspirational, you know, to have a daddy come into the show and speak out like this. I'm going to repeat that comment again because I think Mr. Samba had lost connection. We've got DJ Dul Bangura, who's one of our biggest DJs in the UK. He's my homie. You know, he gives you this comment. He says, good man, keep it up, my brother. May God keep blessing you for supporting her, your daughter, this way. And this is from a man to a man, because it means so much to have you here today, Mr. Samba, showing that, you know what, Salon, we they move, bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
But let them papa then come on and can't talk for them picking and then can't wait then, yeah. We will not they be in again. Ally, we know they be in again. We've also got, we don't get new one. Fatima Kamara say Yaba Nation. Fatima, we love you. We got Bintu Dean. She said Yaba Yab's the first home base to survive amongst the JCs. What do you think about that? That's a very interesting concept. She has survived amongst the dollar babies. You get me? She survived. How do you feel about that, Mr. Samba?
Yeah, I feel good. It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
It's a blessing.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I just want to go to just a few more of my questions. If you were in the house at the time when Yaba was kicking off, what advice would you have given your daughter when she was reacting?
Just to tell her that, Yaba, you know what you're here for. You know, just be calm and try to, hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, sorry. It's just basic advice that any parents can give his daughter. That's what I'm going to give to Yaba. Because I guess she didn't go there to blow up. You go there to achieve something. So I think you should just focus on what you want. That's all.
Again, you're very endearing, sir. I have to give it to you, because a lot of people have many conceptions about contestants and their families. And the way you demonstrate yourself and the way you speak is very honest and very real. And it really proves why this girl calls herself Team Real Vibes. Because generally, obviously, people around yourself, around her, including yourself, Aisha C, are very real people.
Yeah.
Before coming into the show, what was your relationship like with Yaba? What was the relationship like?
It's like daddy and daughter. She's my daughter. Yeah, she's my baby girl, you know.
It's like every girl gets a bit shy when their daddy has arrived. Is it like that, yeah?
Yeah.
Wonderful. What is your actual wish for your daughter? What would you like to see your daughter elevate to in the next 10 years?
What can I say? I think probably Naomi Campbell. Yeah.
Wow, that's a dream. That's a dream. But I can tell you one thing: she's not far off. Her beauty is euphoric. I mean, if I even remember I had a show, and I can just imagine her down Knightsbridge. I can imagine her walking down Ladbroke Grove, you know, with the little bags and a little dog in the hand, you know. I can just see her fit in this kind of establishment in the UK or in America.
I want her to achieve her goals, you know, on things that she really wants to get it. That's what I'm looking for. So,
okay. A lot of people have mentioned the fact there is that her lack of education and stuff. Is further education something you would like to invest in your daughter to some degree?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And why would that be?
It's up to her, because, as I said, Yaba is a grown-up girl now. Yeah, she's my daughter. Yeah, but the reason being because I think she focused more on the modeling stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
but that's okay.
I spoke to her so many times that you need to do something beside the modeling. She keep on saying, "Oh, Daddy, wait, next year I will try to do it." I said, "Okay." you know. And
She's real vibes. She's real
yeah,
vibes.
last time when she went for Miss Sierra Leone, and I said, Yaba, why did you like these things? He said, Daddy, you know, they put a car, I want a car. I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to buy you a car and I want you to start going to school. And he said, okay. And when I buy the car, I sent the car for her and I said, Yaba, now you got the car. What do you want to do? He said, oh, Daddy, let's wait next year. I'm going to start because now I just want to put myself together and start doing my education. I said, okay. Not that Yaba, he didn't go to school. Yaba, I think she sits was twice. Yeah, the last time I paid for her, she did a private one. But the only problem that Yaba got is with his maths and English. And as we all know, Sierra Leone, everyone speaks Creole.
Yes,
and Yaba, people's person. I don't think probably the type of people she mixed with, that's why she can speak proper English. Not that she's illiterate, because she can read and she can write. You know. So,
I just want to feed off a few comments here. We've got Samuel Kaba Mansaray. He said Yaba all the way. We've got the wonderful Maritu Siddiq and Maritu said we don't battle from the Maritu don't battle. He said, and many other ex-roommates are supporting her strongly. I feel proud to see that. We've got Bintu, we don't come back. Bintu know they left today live. Bintu say Yaba Yabs, the last home base standing. We've got Mary Abu who says, for sure, Yaba and Street Picking are or were the realists in the show. Most are just pretending for the camera. And I think that is very much what a lot of people think. And that's advice you gave her. Yeah. This is the beauty of a father. Maybe so saying that they with my mother and go say, don't go misbehave there. That's what my mother go say. But with papa then go say, be yourself. Be yourself. Men have sometimes an objective way of seeing things. And that advice that you said, that you gave to your daughter, is mimicked everyone. Everyone is saying this, that she has been herself. As we're coming to the end of our questions, Mr. Samba, for those who have misunderstood your princess, as you call her, and those who have misunderstood your princess, what message would you like to give to them?
I would like to say, please, please, people of Sierra Leone, I'm going to say this on Creole.
Now, for talking about Creole, not a problem.
I beg people of Sierra Leone, una not misunderstand Yaba. As we all know, Yaba, na person way, he not a fake him, he not a hide nothing. He always, it feels how you for being generous to everybody, you know, especially when you go outside, you know, one fake him, he not a fake him. So obviously, now in real self, it go show na the heart, na the village. And people of Sierra Leone, please, please, I apologize to now. Anybody thinks say Yaba don't hurt him, please, I beg, I all una foot, una forgive him. Take her like a daughter. You know, believe say everybody gets picking. Nobody, no one see in picking na situation where people then go cry and down. You know, let people they not judge them for waiting and see. Yaba not to that kind of person. Yaba a very friendly person. If you see Tay now, God bless him, he did at that house there. I believe saying that the way I deal with people. He's a very charming person. He's very lovely. Yaba like Paddy. He like Paddy passing family. I go tell everybody that. Yeah.
Like most of us, most of the probably people in the thread agree pretty much the same. I mean, there's so many young women, especially when they're that age, they're so impressionable, and you can make impact on them, even if if that person is not a good person. Someone like Yaba is always giving. Even when since she's been in the house, she's always been that girl that gives. And even when she has had arguments, I've realized she wants to just explain herself.
Yeah, because
she doesn't want to be misunderstood.
Yeah, the problem with her, it just wants for everybody be like her in be. From waiting at the observe, it believes that everybody for be generous. You're not going to laugh to me, then you backstab me. You know, I think now the reason that they make it, they get very hot temper. I'm not saying get one mad, but come on, please, people of Sierra Leone, forgive them, please. When I take them now, now you picking. You know, Lord, we support them. At least Lord, we help them.
I have to be honest though, Mr. Samba, and this is a bit of condolence to you. I don't
Yeah.
know Yaba personally. I had
Yeah.
seen her behavior, and I was one of those people that thought, come on, girl, what are you doing that for? I mean, and this is why I think I'm going to take a leaf out of this woman's book myself, because
Yeah.
I've learned a lot from her. I was quite judgmental myself, and
Yeah.
I realized her continuous in the situation was trying to get a resolve. But because of her young age, she wasn't able to say
Yeah.
the right words the right way. But
Yeah.
the camera was not able to explain, not to get now, and get now, not to stubborn, he's stubborn. He just wants someone make the person understand, say, no, me now.
No, me now.
And
Yeah.
again, my viewers, I have no personal affiliation with this lady. And it's just an emotion, because I was once in my 20s, and I was once somebody who was very, very charged in emotion. And to see her continuously trying to sort things out, and I think that's the way we need to see this. I've forgiven her, because what she did was not that bad. Just like everybody probably in this thread has done the same thing. It wasn't that bad. But the fact that you apologize, it just, I find it all very, very even more endearing. Okay. Now, as we come to the final questions, when she wins this show, what support would you give her on how to spend this money?
I think Yaba got his dream. He got his plan already. He got his business plan, what he wants to do with the money. I think, for me, I just believe that she needs a guideline how to spend the money, to spend it wisely. So what he decide to do. I believe that he got all his plan, his business plan, which everyone have been seeing on the media, because he keep on explaining that all the time, that he want to open a gas station, he want to do this, he want to have his own modeling agent. So I think I will support her till he got his dream. Even
that's
Yaba,
beautiful.
Yeah, even if Yaba didn't got this show, which I know that she's gonna get it, even if she didn't got it, but I will make sure I will give Yaba full support to get what he want.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I think all of us, all the one when papa they all left there, we all we all don't feel very emotional, because you didn't mention at any stage what you wish for her. You mentioned what oh god. God, my thing is going back on me. All those things that you just mentioned, not every father would be that way. You have a lot of fathers who will probably say, now this I want for me pikin. Your first reaction was, whatever Yaba wants is what Yaba is going to have. And but maybe perhaps you've heard this before in the past from people, but I want you to know, just your whole, oh, that's a beautiful picture we have of her right now. And that glow. I mean, is that Alec Weck I can see right? No, it's not Alec Weck. What's the what's the model's name? She looks like that model in this picture. Oh god, what's the model's gone out of my head. That's a beautiful picture that they've got right there of Yaba, where she's got the bald head. I mean, that is absolutely position. Look at the hands. Those who are into fashion and really know what a model is, I mean, look at the chin, look at the nose, look at the way she aligns the forehead and aligns the nose to follow the chin. She's bad. Yeah, I'm just going to go back to another comment here. We've got not at all, she's human. We've got Daniel Junior Sisse, and Daniel is, in case you know uncle, Daniel is one of the models who have been on the circuit with your daughter.
Okay.
These guys, whenever international guests come to Africa to do a fashion show, now they need to line.
Okay.
Yes, and Daniel, I believe, not that I just believe, he's a Yaba. Daniel Sisse is a Yaba, and he says, "Bless you, Popsy, so thoughtful." Yaba is real simple. DJ Dulbangura say, "You tell me the model in name, please." That black girl, waiting and call him. Ebo, I don't forget his name. Samuela James. Again, Samuela James is a fashion designer who we've also spoken regarding further works for Yaba. I mean, look at the position on this girl's face. I mean, whether she wins or not, it is bang on the money. Everything about her. I want to have a shoot with her, not make a shoot for her. I want to have a shoot with her.
Thank you.
I don't want to go for go picture. I'm myself want enter the picture because I saw the girl is bad. We've also got even the Kardashians fight as family on their show. Not to talk about people you don't know. Dandina Khadija Mansaray. Thank you, Khadija, for that. Sam Livia says, my baby is beautiful. Amy, trust me, guys. Yaba is going to fly higher. So, I mean, Yaba has clearly won the, I don't know her personally. Mayatu doesn't know her personally. Dul Banks doesn't know her personally. We are all in the United Kingdom. We don't know, but why have we fallen in love with this girl? It is enough for us to realize a winner is about to beckon upon us. And we as people, I wanted you to be with us today because I do not want nobody to sabotage any one of these girls to win, whether it is Tricket or Marjo or Yaba. This is not about a fix. This girl who's in this competition deserves this win. Yeah, deserves this win. And my final question to you. Go ahead.
All of them, they're winner. All of them, they're winner.
Every single one of them. Now, my final question to you, sir.
Yeah.
I want to give you an opportunity to make a final appeal. And our appeal is not really for the people back home. Those in the United Kingdom who may have been watching this show, who may perhaps have that extra push to get this girl to hold that crown. I would like to give you an opportunity to give a final appeal, whether it's financial, whether it's emotional, and why they should vote for Yaba Yabs Team Real Vibes to win Big Sister 2020. The stage is yours.
We want to see people like Yaba be progress. You know, so I'm expecting everyone, every Sierra Leonean in the UK, if you're not a Sierra Leonean, no matter who you be, just support Yaba. Just support Yaba. Roommates number 20 to 2020. Just keep on. They have the voting app, which is the King's Empire. Yeah, so people just support Yaba because we want to see someone from Sierra Leone become like somebody like Naomi Campbell. We want to see someone from Sierra Leone look like, to be proud, to see, wow, that lady, she's from Sierra Leone. That's what we want. We want to look like, let Yaba, everybody know that Yaba is a model, and everybody know that Yaba, she's so pretty, and she's so stand out. She know what she's doing. She know her job. She know how to work, everything. So people, please just support her and vote for her. Please, please. I beg you, party, please. I'm talking to the world, not to only people of Sierra Leone.
Yes. And we've got, wow, the comments are wonderful. We've got Sam Livia Mans, she's our Miss World, Samuela James, Kudo Diop is more darker in skin tone and she's beautiful. We've got DJ Do, he's just making hugs. We've got so much people just giving love. And a lot of them don't know Yaba. I found the name of the model. Lupita Nyong'o. She reminds me of Lupita Nyong'o. And when I see a girl of that level, with the end, you know what I mean? So DJ Do, I gave you the name, is Lupita Nyong'o. She really reminds me of Yaba, just that beautiful, beautiful girl. 12 Years a Slave, if you've watched that movie. So all I can say is, Mr. Samba, Sunday is the finals.
I know.
We need to wear the best shirt that day, win or lose. But we're all hoping, and all those who are here, I think really and truly believe Yaba is a true winner. We've got Brooklyn says, Daddy, come with Yaba in London for us. Hey, what about me? Me too, I can bring Yaba too. So
Yaba
yes, she's an actress. Yes, Samuel
come.
is an actress, but she's also done a lot of modeling. Mr. Samba, another
Yeah.
Tico Cisse says she works celebrating. Yaba is motivation to low esteem models who are afraid to pursue their goals. We don't amble. If you doubt, you out. You know, soon
In
mama,
real
Yaba
life.
pandem, you doubt we flush you. So
They say
everybody, Yaba is one of the best
Yaba
persons I have ever met in my life. Yaba is the real deal, but Yaba is prettier. Lupita is an actress. Lupita is a Kenyan Hollywood actress. Yaba is better.
Yeah.
So these guys are saying, get out of here, Miss Fauna. Get out of here. Yaba better than Lupita. Ooh.
Yaba for the mama.
So do you guys see, you see how beautiful Yaba is? And Lupita
Yeah.
has won so many times the most beautiful girl out there. So if our viewers are saying, get out of here, Miss Fauna, Yaba don't even compare. I mean, and Lupita don't even compare to Yaba. It clearly proves what we're trying to say here. There's a winner in the house. Knock, knock, who's there? Yaba, Team Real Bad. Mr. Samba,
Yes,
anything else you'd like to say before you go?
Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you to each and everyone, you know, and let's support Yaba. Let's support her so he can achieve his goals, he can achieve his dreams, you know. Yaba is everyone's daughter. It's not only for me, not only for his mother, it's for everyone. Please, people, let's support Yaba so he can win this
Thank you.
show. Please, this reality TV show.
Thank you so much, Mr. Samba. Thank you so much. What a pleasure to have you today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. May God bless you. May God give you all the best luck on Sunday. And I will speak to you on Sunday whilst we celebrate the winner of Big Sister Season 2. Thank you very much and have a very, very good evening. Ooh, can you imagine that, guys? OMG. Was that mad or what? That was absolutely fantastic, guys. We just took it to another. It's like everybody has got to understand this young lady. And I'm so happy. I don't know her, but I would like to give her a cheers to the wonderful, wonderful young lady that she is. And the competition is ripe. And I really want to say to you guys who are international, get voting. Whoever it is that you're supporting, these girls are really emotional, and these girls, they really want to win. And all the fashion designers, we've got Samuela James, who's in there, who we've already spoken about, who Samuela's going to turn her up when she gets to the UK. Even before she gets to the UK, Samuela, we're going to be sometime in Freetown. So she's going to sort everything out that she can to support these girls. Sammy, I love you very much. Maya too, nice one, sir. Girl, you guys have been so amazing. I just want to say to you all, the finals is this Sunday. I'm begging you all, any support you can give any one of these girls, whether you know, if you don't know them, please reach out to their management team. I am not here just for Yaba, but Yaba has touched my heart because I was once a Yaba. And when I found myself by people believing in me. And due to that, I want everybody else to have that opportunity. Sunday is the finals. I want to say thank you to all my wonderful guests. Everybody's taking the time to listen to me at this time. In particular, Mrs. Martin Sadiq, I love you. Thank you for just being there. I said to Wuri, Samuela James, DJ Du Banks, and of course the king. But I'm not going to give you her name today. I'm going to speak about her and get her to cry by the end of the show. Thank you, everybody that has been watching. You have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. And I will see you all on Sunday. And una better make sure una can find close them all. Because Sunday, we're having a big Zoom party. So the one that way they salon, you guys have to download Zoom. Because we want to have a full house. And we're going to watch together as the results come out. So Sunday, if you're in Sierra Leone and you don't have Zoom, you need to download Zoom. If you're in the UK, you have Zoom, you need to make sure you get the username, the password, and get in our Zoom, because we're about to shut this place down. A winner's about to arise. Who's going to take the $50,000 prize. Big Sister 2020. Go so! If you snooze, you lose. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.